Okay, so how do we automate the sales process? So what we want to do first is we want to sit down with the stakeholders in whatever process we're dealing with. Obviously, you just said sales process. So what we want to do is we want to understand when marketing gives you guys a lead, when you get a lead that comes into the company, what do we do for each step of the way for your sales rep till they close win or close loss that deal? So there's going to be, depending on what your company does, sometimes there's a lot of steps, sometimes there's only a few, but we want to know what each one of those are. So if you get the lead, what's the next thing that you do? Do you call them right away? Okay, then after you call them right away, what do you do next? Do you put that information into Salesforce with some notes that what you talked about on the call? Do you update the status to something else that you called them to let everybody know that it's been contacted? When's the next time that you're going to follow up? Do you set a task for yourself to say that you're going to follow up in a day or 2 days? So those are the kind of steps we're going to go through all the way. So, okay, great. They're no longer a lead. They've been converted to an opportunity. What do we do now? What kind of contract do we have to send? What kind of proposal has to be sent? Who has to view it? Do you need approval from your sales manager? Do you give them a discount when they ask you this? We want to know literally every single thing. And what we'll do there is we'll map that out on. Have you guys heard of like Lucid before? Okay, great. So yeah, Lucid is like basically like a visual way to see steps. It's like a way to kind of map things out. So we'll put together a Lucid chart for you and show you like what that sales process looks like if you don't have that already in your business. That's a great asset to just have. And then we can say, at this stage, we need these things to happen. At this stage, we need these things to happen. And that's going to be the first thing we want to do is we want to map that out so that we then know what is holding us up within that process. Where do we have the most manual tasks or manual repeatable tasks that the sales rep has to do that we could just automate? So if, when they go to send the contract, they got to go draft up a new contract, they got to go talk to the sales manager, they got to get approvals, they got to do all this stuff that slows them down for a couple days. We want to break that down and see what we can automate in Salesforce for you so that everything just flows a lot quicker and they're not held up on signing the contract for 3 to 5 days. So we would do that using what we talked about, either Zapier or like a flow or lead routing rules, Slack notifications, anything within that realm to just make this applicable to you and easier for you to use.